Test, test, test. Okay. I got worried there for a second. Hello, hello everyone. We'll get started in a little bit. I just gotta make sure I hydrate. Gotta make sure I got a healthy supply of water. Donchi, hello. So quiet? Oh no. Give me a second. Bub. Let me raise the gain a little. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hi Zako, thank you for the raid. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Hi beeplebees. High mobility test was a failure. Alright, well, we'll get started soon. I started like a minute late because I was listening to Joji and was like all up in my feels. And then I was like, oh crap, it's 6:30. It's 6:30. Alright, let me just make sure I get some water. My mother-in-law is coming home from work soon, so I should greet her whenever she comes, but I don't know when that is. So give me a second and then we'll get started. Okay. I think I got everything I need. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Woo! Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Babinka Bear, art historian, and Sunbear PNGTuber. And today it might be a little bit of a low energy stream. I'm just feeling kind of tired. Not emotionally or mentally. Well, maybe mentally too, but just tired. I didn't even do that much today. It's just one of those days where I'm like, I don't feel like doing anything today. Let's see. Oh, get your stickers, everyone. Get your stickers. Cute Zelda creature. It's a Digimon. I couldn't decide what to do today. I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a weird brain funk today. I just couldn't. I put on the schedule digital art, and I was like, okay, by the time this happens, I'll have an idea of what to do. Like, I'll have an idea, right? And then like come like what 1 o'clock p.m. I'm still like kind of in the middle of work, and I'm like I still have no idea what I'm gonna do. So I was like, okay, we're either gonna draw fat bears or we're gonna draw Digimon. Who knows? We might do both today, but we might keep it kind of short comparatively. Hi, Mookie Sticks. Hello, hello. I should have known. Beeplebees, yeah, Tsumemon. We're gonna draw some babies, some baby Digimons. I don't quite have the brain power to draw more complex Digimon because they do get quite complex. Only stopping by. No worries, Donchi. No worries. I'm glad to have you here. Congrats on your first stream, by the way. Yeah. Thanks for dropping by, and I'm excited to see more. By the way, guys, let me shout you out. Wait, it's Zero Donchi Zero. Okay, Donchi Zero. You guys should check out Donchi. They just got started streaming and they did a wonderful job so far. So you guys should check them out. No, oh my god. No, yeah. I think you guys should. But yeah, thanks for stopping by though. But yeah, today it might be shorter because one, Randon is streaming. My favorite orc VTuber is streaming sometime tonight. I think in 30 minutes. Bye. Love you. Have a nice creature stream. Thank you. Love you too. Thank you. Yeah, Randon's streaming in like 30 minutes about. And if you guys aren't, if you guys aren't going to be tuning in for that, totally fine. If you are a fan of Hololive, I think they're having some kind of premiere tonight at 8, which is an hour later. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. With Meriwether, King of the Philippines. He's Filipino. I don't pay attention to a lot of his stuff. Not for any negative reason. Uncomplicated baby Digimon. How about Galactimon? Wait, which one is that? I'm a fake fan. Since you said joking, it's probably something super complex, isn't it? Oh, good lord. Oh, goodness me. Everyone, you guys want to see what Galactimon looks like? I'm just gonna paste them in here. You know, just something simple for warm up. You know how it is. Like, oh, you know. By the way, I did put on Spotify, but I put it very low, so I realize you might not be able to hear it. So, let me... Oh, I love Glimpse of Us. Let's start this playlist off. We're gonna be in our feelings today. Let me know if it's too light, too loud, too soft, you know? No, but he was accepted by Twitter as King of the Philippines. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, it might be low energy, kind of short art stream. I wanted to still stream today, but I'm very brain empty at the moment. So that's why we got this little Sumemon over here. I'm also still getting used to using Clip Studio Paint. So, yeah. No, that's pretty much how it is for today. I'm using some brushes that Milky recommended to me, like way back when she was giving me some tutorials. She was giving me kind of like an art workshop type thing. And of course, I still kind of suck at shading, but nah, I shouldn't be so mean to myself. I still need to develop my technique more with shading. Well, let's put it that way. I still have a lot to learn, but I am somewhat trying. But as you can see, I got started on this little guy, this Sumemon. If I feel like I'm over it with Sumemon, I might move on to another Digi. But yeah, that's how it goes today. Nothing in I don't want you guys to worry about me being low energy. I think, like I said, it's just one of those days. Nothing happened. I had a pretty ordinary work day. I wrote a letter of recommendation for one of my colleagues. And I think that's really all I was able to get done today. Everything else is going to be put on the back burner for Thursday because it's a holiday here in Bear America tomorrow. So I got the day off. It's Juneteenth. Oh, you got a stick. Get your stickers, everyone. Get your stick. Wait a minute, Viteheit, aren't you also stream? Oh wait, your stream is at 7, right? Everyone, if you want a double dose of art today, check out Viteheit, fellow bear, PNGTuber, right? Also gonna be doing art today. Yeah, I like the eyelashes. Yeah, I was trying to copy, like off screen. I was like trying to kind of copy the eyes that you have here with Sumemon, but it looked too serious. It looked too like, he should be kind of scary, right? Sumemon should be kind of creepy looking, but I don't know. Justice to the virus types. He should also be kind of cute, in my humble opinion. I don't wanna slow dance. The good thing about drawing like easy Digimon though, like, in training little baby Digimon is like they're made out of very simple shapes, like circles and stuff, so maybe this is gonna be a good opportunity for me to practice shading a little bit more. But I'm also just keeping it very loose for today. And keeping it very like, today will not be about perfectionism. I just don't have the energy for that today. But at the same time, we can try out some techniques. I do kind of like how these brushes lend themselves to being like very painterly. But, maybe I should also smooth out some things. I think one thing I should work on is contrast. I remember when Milky was kind of giving me lessons. She was giving me some hacks on like how to better my contrast, you know? I love this song. Should I leave it painterly actually? Wish that it was you. How are y'all doing today though? If you guys are able to chat today, how has your day been? Do you guys also like Joji, the feelings? Look in her eyes and that's where I find. Can't sing that high. Not yet, at least. I'm a bit distracted because of block game. How is that? Are you in the same server as is that Owen's server? The little guys? Or I don't know if it's little guys, but is it the Randon server? I get kind of confused with the different servers. Virus types are given a bad rep. Sure, a lot of them definitely live up to the reputation, but good ones like Guillemon and Magna Kidmon. Yeah. Exactly. Now, Zako, we will not be listening to Dracula Flow. Like I said, very low energy today. I kind of just want to listen to this playlist. It's not the official Randon server, but it's basically... Oh, Randon Night server. I think I've seen Sushi, like, do a tour of that one, right? Or did she do a tour of the official one? In my mind, sometimes there's a different version of this song that I really like. It's like a duet. You know what? I kind of want to listen to that version now. After this one. Oh, Randon has yet to reopen the official one. Oh, she did a tour of Owen's server. Nice. There should be a little bit more color variety here. So, what shall we do? Should we do... Let's use a bigger brush. Cause sometimes I look in her eyes and that's where I'll find it. I'm thinking of... I wonder, should I keep it black for the contrast? Or should I add a little bit of let's see, let's add a little bit of gray and see what happens. A glimpse. Ooh, okay. You know, got a little bit of dimension there. Just a touch. Okay, I'm gonna listen to the duet version. It's like a fan cover. Actually, I'll be right back. I think I hear my mom-in-law is back from work. Alright, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. You guys sure that I'm not too loud? Because, like, I think the gain is really... It's so up that I can, like, hear background noise. Like, I can hear myself. Saku, hello, hello, hello. Let's go back to the main screen. I was just saying hi to my mother-in-law. She came back from work. I'm good? Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Here's the version I wanted to listen to. For Glimpse of Us. It's by Agatha Chelsea and Alvin Joe. Don't know who they are, but I heard this version through a friend, and I just really liked it. Okay, let's continue. You know what? I do like the highlights, but maybe another color. I'll lower that just a smidge. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I forgot to say that we were, what we were doing, we built one of the rare models I found on accident, then I did front nut. What a name. Cool. So, rare models, which model is it? It was the height mobility test type Zaku, the one from 8th MS team with the dom legs. Oh, cool! Nice, nice. I really like 8th MS team, but so I hear on the twits that people are mixed on it. I liked it, but I also, if you were to ask me to remember anything from it, I wouldn't be able to. Here passing time in his arms, a glimpse of us. I saw a dance to this version, like a modern dance from like a show, like a dance show. It was really nice. Hey, May Shark, hello, hello. 10 years after intensifies. Tomorrow is the metallic black TriStar Zaku Origin version. Sick! Nice, nice. Maybe one day he'll feel lonely, and in his eyes you get a glimpse. Maybe stars sleeping slowly. Hello, hello. Sight. 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. This could be darker, actually. Thinking of the way it was. Said I'm fine, said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms. Oh, there's an ad break. Oh, that's right. I usually do the little thing where I yap for a bit, right? But I forgot. Each day goes by and each night I cry. Somebody saw you with her last night. Gave me your word. Who got their sticker? Hi, Tazire. Hello, hello, welcome. Said you'd never hurt me, but here we are. Oh, you soar on every star. Get your stickers, everyone. Get your stickers. This little guy has the perfect head property space for head pats. You're right. I mean, look in his eyes. A glimpse of us. I'm starting to kind of get. We might move on to another Digimon after this one. And said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping you'll find a glimpse of us. In this version, nice. I like it. Alright, I'm kind of over this one. I think I'm kind of... I like it, but I'm also kind of over it. Let's save. And let's also move on in the Georgies. What's this tweet? What's up with Merryweather? Oh, okay. In about an hour, so... Oh yeah, at 7. He turned himself green. 6 minutes? Yeah, okay, that sounds fine. I'm still gonna be streaming. I want to go for at least an hour, but I'll probably raid into Randon. But if you guys want to either dual wield or move on over there, I don't mind at all. Let me save this though. Save. Merry Mama. I don't know that much about Merryweather, other than apparently what Matthew told me, that he's the king of the Philippines. Some fans have deemed him to be the king of the Philippines. All right, I'm using a Digimon random generator, so let's see what we get. Randomize. He is. What's the context behind that? Why is he the king of the Philippines? See, randomize. Maybe not child level, maybe baby 2. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this one. This is Chichimon. Which, you know, what a name. I could be wrong, but I remember he said he'd want to be the king of a country, and that's it. That's like... People were like, you could be king of the Philippines. And the Swagapinos accepted him as our king. What a origin story. Come on, randomizer, give us a Fusamon. Which one's Fusamon? Let me see. Oh, that's so cute. Wait. I'll put this in the queue. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Fusamon's the baby 1 form, right? Because I see another form with legs. Oh, so cute. Okay, let's do this one. Let's do Chichimon. Oh, there's gonna be an ad break in about a minute, but I'll probably stop. I mean, not stop, but I'll take a pause when that happens. Alright, let's do Chichimon. I always do that. I need to like round out the circles more. There we go. Actually, more circular. Someone is so cutie. Yeah, I agree. Bowmon. Nice. After dark. Get it? Bark after dark. We got a little doggy over here. I'm your escape. This one well, you know, it's not too far-fetched of a comparison, but this one reminds me of the... Is it Purum? Not Purumon. Not Poyamon. The in-training for Hawkmon. Pink. That's all I remember. Now me. Angel is what I need. The music video for this one is crazy. Well, actually, all of his music videos are kind of crazy taxi. Serenity. He's got the big eyebrows too. My way. I give you something free. I can't go as high as Joju can. He's so good. At least not yet. just need to I just need to take some time to really do some vocal exercises or something. Hi Aura. Hello, hello, welcome. Smol. So close. Poromon? Yeah, I see the similarities. They're both bird orbs. Yeah. It's Poromon. What's the baby form? It's Purumon, right? And then there's Poyomon, but there's also Poromon. But an angel is what I need. How do I do this here? He's got quite the head of hair. What's this song? World Star Money, that's the name of the song. Good Borbs. Poromon evolves from Pururumon. There we go. Pururumon's so cute. It's just like a little blob. It's just a little blob. He can't even fly yet. Poor guy. I got Wikimon open in another tab. I can't remember all these names. Yeah, when we were watching for our Digimon Adventure watch along, I think Owen was saying that he was getting confused with all the names. Which, because I grew up with it, it's like, oh yeah, like it's that one's Garurumon, this is Gabumon, this is Agumon, you know. But I can understand if you like didn't quite grow up watching the entire series, or if you just caught a couple episodes here and there, then it's understandable, right? Because a lot of them are like Japanese onomatopoeias, I want to say. So we got an ad break starting in a little bit. Should I add some? Yeah, I should add some lines for the hair. And then let's paint. My usual plan of attack for art is to do the line work first. Though I have been ever since that collab with Whitehide, I've actually been trying out another style. Let me kind of give a sample, where it's like it's more so drawing out the shapes, you know. It's more similar to like what you do with like painting, I want to say. You know, you block out the shapes first. I'm doing it very fast and dirty, you know, and then you erase. Because it works, you know, like here in this like kind of painterly style with like different brushes and stuff. But it also works with like, say, MS Paint or something that's a little bit more like cell shade style. You know, kind of like this. Actually, I'm kind of liking how this is turning out, even though I was just like showing it as a sample. So I've been experimenting with both styles recently. Actually, I'm really liking how this is turning out. Because it adds a little bit more of like, you know, it's almost, it reminds me more of like traditional art. Mary's starting soon. All right, no worries. Like I said, if you guys gotta jump off for that, no worries. Digimon can get confusing, especially when you have names like Terramon and Terramon, which are really close but completely unconnected. That's what she said. I actually want to look at Terramon and Terramon now. Is one of them a Digi-Egg evolution? Like a, what's it called? Like an armor evolution? Terramon. Oh, it's the new one from what's it called? The manga. And then Terramon. Yeah, Terramon is, I think, an armor digivolution. Oh yeah, let's do two versions. Let's do two versions of Terramon. I mean, not, why did I say that? Chichimon, Chichi. You know what? I think let's cover up this part a little, because I don't like the, it's a little bit of tension. A little bit of tension here. Liberator, yeah. I read the first two chapters. I know that the third is already out, right? Or maybe even the fourth. I might be a little bit behind. Wait, why isn't it pencil? Oh, it's because of the color. Okay. It's too close together. Let's move it, yeah, a little bit closer here. Okay. The eyebrows? Eyebrows? I love it. It like adds so much character. Have you ever seen Chichimon's full evil line? It's pretty cool. I think I have. Have I been snoozing the ads, or Matthew, have you been? We don't need to snooze the ads for today. Sorry, I probably should have like said it like more explicitly, but we don't need to snooze the ads. It's okay. And if it wasn't you, then no worries. Maybe it's just a glitch on the system. Mary speaks. So Chichimon's full evolution line. I think I used to watch Karn EX all the time. And the reason why I stopped isn't because of any like negative thing, like, you know, he's not canceled as far as I know, but I just didn't it's just like his videos didn't show up on my For You page as much. But he's the one that really likes that line, right? Like he really likes, oh no, he likes B Digimon, or does he also like the Chichimon line? Because doesn't he become like a samurai? So I think we'll be fine without the Merryweather and Randon updates. Like I said, if you guys got a jet to go to that, no problem. I'll raid into them as soon as I'm done here, but we'll be fine without the updates. Oh, there's the ad break. I'm gonna take a break. No worries, Matthew, no worries. Cool, looks like we're back. And thank you, Matthew, for gifting a membership to beeplebees. Thank you, thank you. Can refresh to escape ad jail. Thank you, thank you. Oh no, looking at the OBS view, I definitely need to fix up some things here. You might actually have to go. Let's go back to this version actually, because we didn't even finish it. I did like a sample here, and I was like, oh, I like that, and then kind of ADHD'd my way out of it. So let's go back to this version. Hi, Kuriketa. Hello, hello. Freedom. Freedom. Me like you do. I actually like the colors. Oh yeah, so beeplebees, you were saying that Karn EX loves both the Fanbee line and the Chichimon line. Yeah, because from what I remember from the Chichimon line, doesn't it becomes like a samurai, like some kind of chicken samurai, right? And then Fanbeemon, I think I mentioned this before. I think I post it to the Discord channel, the Digimon channel. I made a Jollibee version of Fanbeemon. I don't think I posted it. Yeah, it does. That's kind of sick, isn't it? You know what? I said we were gonna be messy with it today. Let's. I'm not gonna stress too much about the brush size. Let's get a little bit messy with it, shall we? And then let's. I do want to get better at like lighting, so let's do orange, orang. And, you know, he's an orb. He's an orb, so I think this might be easier actually to shade. Let's do this color. We're just gonna block out some colors first. If the lighting is coming from above, then let's do this. And I know the color for the hair is different, but I kind of just want to block out some colors first. You didn't see that? I think I might have not posted it yet. My Jollibee Digimon. I'll try to remember to do it after the stream. Ooh, that's very bold. I'm like not used to. I'm used to using very kind of like neutral, you know, colors. But I do want to dabble more in. I don't know, just like higher contrast. My favorite Fanbee variant, Jolly Beamon. Let me see if I can actually post it now. Let me see. Let me just check that I I think what did I post here first? Yeah, I posted my the little in training Digimon. Okay, I'll post. No, you know what? I have to check first if I put a watermark on it because it might have my old watermark. Give me a second. Digimon, Jellybeemon. No, it has a watermark, but it doesn't have my old like name on it, so it should be good to post. As requested. There we go. I posted it to the Discord. Alright, let's continue with this little guy. Let's see, what should we use for the highlight color? A little smidge of green. Nice. I'm actually kind of digging these values right here. But the beak needs some work. They're adorable. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Let's add a little bit of color variation, maybe? Actually, let's see what happens if we use, like, a blue. Like, a bright blue here. How jarring would that look? Actually, I kind of like how that looks. Okay, I'm gonna merge the layers together now. Let's play around. Let's, like I said, let's try to be kind of loose with it. I don't like how the bottom's looking. Let me fix that. You know what? Time to rotate. Get rotated. And then our trusty eraser tool too. Get rotated, idiot. Exactly. Okay, so let's put in some red. Let's put in some red now. Okay, I am erasing the values that I had put down, but this is fine. We'll just recreate it again. And besides, these paint strokes are also adding a good amount of texture. The color for shading this yellow is nice. Thank you, thank you. I'm still still trying to get the hang of it. despite teaching art to little kiddos, there's still a lot of the fundamentals that I also want to get a better hang of, basically. Yeah. The values are really nice. Thank you. It's something that I've been trying to work on as well because I keep mentioning, but yeah, like Milky kind of gave me like a workshop, so to speak, or like kind of a one-on-one sesh where she looked over my art and told me ways that I could improve, and it was super, super, super helpful. So I don't know, that kind of like got me out of a little bit of an art block because it's like I'm not like satisfied with how my art looks. And it was like, okay, now that I have like some action items on how to proceed, like now we get to the fun part, which is actually making the art. Let's rotate. Get rotated. I'm covering up these beautiful values I put down, but we're gonna just put them back in too. Actually, this might be a nice little like. This might be nice for the highlights. I'm super new to rendering. I gotta learn from you guys. That Milky Randon Meguka painting was so amazing. Oh my god, Meguka. Become Meguka. Meguka is suffering. Oh my god, I was looking. Didn't you tweet earlier the Hitalia France song? And I was like, dang, these memories all came rushing back at me. Not the freaking Marukai Chikyu, like it all came rushing back to me because you posted that song. Marukai Chikyu, Boku Hetaria. Dude, the 2000s memories, they're so vivid. It's true. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we were out here freaking, or I was out here shipping countries together and like, and all of the problematic that era was just kind of wild. Like, being both a Hitalia and Homestuck fan, man, we were in the trenches. Smooth out some of these colors a little bit. My first BL love was like Russia, America. Oh my gosh! I'm virtually shaking your hand, Donchi. Dude, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be revealing some like some my my biases. I'm gonna be revealing my Fujo biases, but I am freaking shaking your hand right now. Freaking Russia, America, Rusam, Drive-by Sniffa, hi Sufuri, hello. I'm gonna be talking about some Fujo stuff, but I'm sorry to any like Hitalia fans that were a fan of US UK. I hated it. I freaking hated it. It like I was like vehemently against it. Like, Bavinka's evil backstory, no. Not evil. Yeah, my Fujo backstory. I didn't even really ship it. I was like, I love how dark the Russia art. Oh my gosh, no, same. I was just problematic and still am. No, me too. Like you're so right though. Like the art, especially because like there were some canon parts that kind of led into it too. Like the whole like for those who never followed Hitalia back in the 2000s, like obviously it's a show that anthropomorphizes, if I even said that word right, countries, which like you could see like how and why that can get problematic very quickly. But there were some gags that were supposed to just be gags, but then they would find their way into fan works in like kind of an interesting way. And one of it was like the character of Russia that represented Russia. In one panel, his heart just falls out of his chest. Like, and it's kind of treated for laughs. It's treated as like a what the heck? Well, your heart just fell out of your chest, and it's a very like, oh, haha, that just happens. And he's kind of like a yandere type character, right? So you could imagine in the fan works. Oh, sorry, I hit my mic. You can imagine in the fan works, like people took off with that. They took off. They were like, "Oh man, it's he can give." I now I'm gonna admit my sins. I read a Russia America dojinshi where he gave his heart to America, brother. Like, I'm so problematic. I don't care. But the Russia art got super dark and gory, and I was here like, LMO, the canon material didn't matter much to me. You're right, but I think it's also that, like I said, because the canon material lent itself to that, that's what led to like all the cool, gory, super dark stuff. Like I said, I'm shaking your hand because like I had a pretty thicky edgelord phase, which is not even a phase because I'm still in it to win it. Um, like gory artwork, dark artwork like that, I dig it. Which is why like it's kind of problematic. I some of that kind of stuff is I have become a little desensitized to it. There's exceptions, of course. I remember like one thing that gave me a very visceral reaction lately was it was a video about the I think it was like a Japanese worker that got exposed to radiation and like the pain he went through before he died. Like that video actually made me kind of like physically sick. And yet like and yet like gruesome gory artwork, it's one of those things where it's like I don't even bat an eye to. It's like, "Oh wow, very nice. I applaud thee." Koru koru koru, yeah, yeah, yeah. You remember koru 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 koru. Russia is a yandere. This is so cursed. It is. It is. It's super problematic too because it's real. It's like talking about real countries and like in retrospect talking about like, oh, Russia's a yandere, and then like thinking about the modern day politics of like how Russia treats Soviet bloc, like former Soviet bloc countries. Yeah, it's kind of problematic, but it's I don't know. Like I don't know if we were just so desensitized to it or if like it's or if politics was like not even better, but just like that was just a little bit more not even accepted, but I don't really know how to say it. I'm very tempted to say that back then we just didn't care. But at the same time, like I was a young 20 something. It's very possible that like people did in fact care, but when you're young, I don't know. I totally fair. For me, it's fictional with gore. I just really like it. Yeah, shaking your hand. I'm giving you the like you son of a bitch, come here. You like that handshake. It's because if it's art, there's a layer of separation. It doesn't have the same impact. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There were. That's not to say there weren't any like controversies. I remember there was a very specific controversy that had to do with a fan art of someone drawing the Soviet. No, not Soviet countries. It was all countries that like were communist. So like, it was a picture of like the character for China, the character for Russia, the character for Cuba. Um, they drew like fan art of these countries, but they drew them with like red eyes and looking all evil. And people were like, "What do you mean by that?" It's like, are you equating, communism to like being evil? Which, that's already a very politically charged question. Because, like the track record with those like communist countries ain't so great. Or at least like with China and Russia, right? Like ain't so great. So, like, but then like people are saying like, are you equating like the idea of communism with that? So yeah, I'm not gonna go any deeper into that to not attract any political discussions in the chat. But yeah, because I think a lot of you guys know where I stand on my own personal politics. But and anyway, gore for me is like horror and excitement are very related. True, true, true. Bear claws are mauling my hands, and I'm enjoying it. Oh man, holds up gore. I just think it's neat. Yeah, Aura gets me. I just think it's neat, and it's like the most horrific like fan art of like anime people that you've ever seen. Oh yeah, the like literal borderline political art was super super not okay, but a lot of the time I feel like people just couldn't tell because they didn't care. It's so true. Gore is very neat. Yeah, and like no shades of people who like don't like that, right? I'm gonna put some more values in here. I realize the red here is mixing too much with the red I'm using for the shading. Let's get some purple in there. Let's get some purple. Make the brush a little smaller. Man, it was such an interesting time though, like being a Hetalia fan, because it did get me more into like kind of geopolitics and like world history. It came about at a time when I was in high school. I was like a senior in high school. How do I do this? Make it bigger. I was a senior in high school and I was taking like AP European history. Was it world or European? I forget. But I was taking like history classes, and Hetalia actually did help me to kind of internalize certain things. Like it's really easy to remember who are the Axis powers and who are the allies, because you have characterizations associated with them. You have like a fan art of, you know, the allies and the Axis, or you remember who fought in the Austrian War of Succession, you know? Like, because there's a panel, there's a chapter about it. You start to make connections on like, okay, so like who is kind of like seen as the successor to the Holy Roman Empire? Oh, it's like Prussia, Germany, because their character designs, blah blah blah, you know? So it did legitimately help me. And you know, I don't know if I would still be an art historian if it weren't for Hetalia, as problematic as it was back then. Oh, I love this song. It's Run, Run. Have you been? Oh, you know what? I need more contrast. Yeah, let's add some purple. Golden Borb. Yeah, it was blinding sometimes. The red used on the yellow base is starting to make it feel like gold rendering. It's so pretty. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Gold is actually my favorite color too, so I do want to eventually learn how to properly render it. Hetalia may have died, but Country Humans lives on to make incredibly cursed and problematic art. Jeez. It's true. Around the same time of Hetalia, there was also the orbs, the like country orbs that just had the flag on them. I never really like read those. Excuse me, I had to burp. I never really like read them that much, but you know, that was around the same time. I remember I was literally 11 to 15 during my Hetalia phase, and unfortunately it did help a little. We all start from somewhere. Dude, is this my version? You guys know like the domino meme where someone will like post that picture of like dominoes, and there's like a small domino and a huge domino, and it's something like, you know, 9/11 happens, and then that leads to like the creation of like 50 Shades of Grey or something like that. Because it's something like Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance witnessed 9/11 happen, and like was inspired to, or I don't know, that somehow led to the creation of My Chemical Romance, which inspired Stephanie Meyer to create Twilight, which inspired the person who made 50 Shades of Grey to make 50 Shades of Grey. You know what I mean? Like, so are you telling me that my version of that is freaking watching and reading Hetalia, getting into geopolitics as a high schooler, taking AP European World History, and then like majoring in history and art history in college, and then becoming a freaking PNGTuber? Like, is this my origin story? Is this my villain origin story? Good lord. Hetalia art appreciation stream? No, maybe. Maybe. Never get over the reading the Country Humans wiki for Yemen? The horrors? Oh no. Oh no. That's one fine looking chicken nugget you got there. Thank you. That would actually be a funny name for, like, if I ever had a Chichimon as a partner, I think I'd name him Chicken Nugget. I remember the orbs, I never got into them, but I got into the webcomic by a Danish comic artist who made humanized versions of countries, and she was popular on DeviantArt in the 2010s. Her username was Humon. Or Humon. Let's see. Humon. I'm just gonna get a... No, not human anthropomorphization. Human. Ah, it's not letting me. It's not letting me. I'm just gonna have it. Human Comics. There we go. Or just have a window open for it. Yes, we all have freaking dominoes, baby! Attendee-mon? It's true. It's true. Okay, let's continue with this. We need a little bit of orange. You know what? We've been listening to Joji, but this is reminding me. A couple years back, I used to be very into 88 Rising. So since Ahead in the Clouds, there was a lot that I liked from there. La Ciénaga. Her was pretty popular, but maybe it just made a bigger impact on me because she was Scandinavian. You know what? You're reminding me, like, aside from the orbs in Hetalia, there were other, like, anthropomorphizations. Wait! I just googled Human Comics. I know who this is. Yeah, where they, like... Where they showed, like, I guess, like, different gender identities in, like, animals and stuff. Is it this? Is it this, Danchi? This is... You awoke so many memories just now. I remember. Remember. Her art was pretty popular, but maybe... Oh, yeah, I already read that part. Yes, that's them? Okay, there you go. The way you drew them is kind of edible. Oh, no. Is that that's gonna be the running theme with my art style, is that everything's just so edible, like the Beeplebees, you know? You know, the original design is beeplebees, but whenever I draw them, I feel like they look a little too edible. A little too yummy in my tummy. That's all I'm saying. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. They did so much front page DeviantArt in the 2010s. I'm quaking. Yeah, I remember because they did, I'm seeing it right now. It's like, oh yeah, if, like, it's different, like, gender and, like, sexual and, I think, like, couplings in the animal kingdom. Like, the spotted hyena, like, you know, the clitoris is so big that it's essentially like a pseudo penis, you know? Peanuts. Gonna turn Chichimon into fried chicken. Poor guy. He doesn't deserve it. This could be darker, actually. A lot of queer art. I remember they did a lot of intersex inclusive art, which was so cool. Nice! I think that whole thing of, like, you know, different animals in the animal kingdom and, like, how, you know, how they express their sex, or, like, kind of, yeah, that whole realm too, like, was also really helpful to, you know, how do I say this? Homophobes and transphobes will do whatever mental gymnastics they want to like, I guess, deny queer identities, but it's something that's, like, very present in, like, both different cultures in human culture as well as, like, different animals too. But, you know, the reason why I say, like, they'll do whatever mental gymnastics, because it'll be like, oh, animals do it, that doesn't mean that humans should do it, as opposed to people who are like, it's unnatural, you know? It's people will say, like, oh, it's unnatural, and it's like, but look at the animal kingdom, they do it there. Oh no, that's not what I mean, though. That's not what I mean. So, you know, as they said in the old days, haters gonna hate. Yes, it was definitely a huge part of my deconstruction of gender for myself. Yeah, which I'm glad, you know, like, I was like kind of lurking in on a conversation in another Discord server about, like, the idea of visibility of, like, you know, queer identities and how much that really helps, you know? Because I think it was a friend who was just feeling kind of down that, like, they weren't sure if they were making a difference by, like, creating trans and queer like inclusive spaces. And a lot of people, like I said, I was lurking, so I wasn't contributing to the conversation, but a lot of people were like, yeah, it totally makes a difference. You're like creating these spaces, you know? Happy Pride Month! Queer Cubs! Yeah, yeah, exactly. Haters gonna hate to the ancient proverb. The ancient text, you know. Haters gonna hate. It's true. The best you could do, the greatest revenge is to live happily despite it. And live happily in spite of it. I feel like there could be a little bit more color in the beak. You're just being visibly queer or talking about being queer is a form of activism if it's just online. Exactly, exactly. Living like as yourself unapologetically is a form of resistance. We all love yaoi. Haters gonna hate God probably. It's also something that I guess I also empathize with as like a Filipino American. Just because like colonization took a lot of like the culture away from us, so to speak. So to kind of live unapologetically as like an identity that like people tried to take away, that's also a form of resistance, you know. See, even the song's saying it: "Be who you want to be." I actually want to move on to another song though. Oh, let's listen to. We're gonna travel back in time to 2018. All my patience. I was madness. Yeah, exactly. Frick the rules. Colonization is so complex. I'm happy to see BIPOC people live and speak proudly on. Exactly, exactly. This. Well, I want to say that's my whole ish, but I've unfortunately become a cog in the machine, in terms of being, you know, like a freaking office worker. Both savage. Be who you are for your pride. Don't hide. Exactly. There you go. It's when you sober. When you're feeling low. You just wanna fight cause you're lonely. The off-kite panel on Black VTubers made me so happy. I wanted to see more panels like it after. Yeah. It's really nice to see that kind of stuff. And like, it does remind me of like, well, I've been going to Anime Expo for a little over 10 years now. Just seeing different panels like that are a bit more inclusive of different, you know, gender identities, sexual identities. It's really cool to see it like across the years, you know. Fuck the rule. I said a swear word. I know. F the rule. There we go. Add a little bit of color. Or maybe, you know what? That's a little bit more concave. Let me do this. You know what? I'm gonna try something else. Oh no, it looks so soulless. Okay, let's do this. There we go. I'm gonna add the super light value soon. I might close the window soon. I hear the freaking neighbors again. Capitalism sadly demands of us to partake in the system. There's not much we can do as individuals, but if we all band together. Yes, Donchi. Yes, 100%. That's actually like there's there are a couple of quotes that I kind of live by. They kind of like influence my whole like teaching philosophy, my even like it even goes into like my streaming philosophy where Matthew, thank you for giving us sub to Donchi. Okay, wait. Let me collect my thoughts, and I'm also gonna close the window because I hear the neighbor kids are yelling again. It's the summer. Okay, there's like two quotes that I basically live by. One of them is none of us knows everything, but together we know a whole lot. Right? It's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward, but it makes sense, right? Like all of us are kind of the experts of something, and we're not the experts of everything, but if we like kind of collaborate together and come together, then like there's a lot that we can do. We could literally like change the world, change politics as is, right? There's just a lot kind of preventing us from coming together, but you know. The other one is if one person learns what was it? It's actually from The Simpsons. If one student learns one thing, then it would have been a good day. And this was from the point of view of Miss Krabappel, who's like the teacher. It was usually known as being kind of like a crap teacher, but that kind of like influences both my streaming and my like teaching philosophy of like, it doesn't have to be a perfect stream, it doesn't have to be a perfect lesson, it doesn't have to be a perfect workday. But if one person gets something out of it, even if it's not your intended, something, then it's still a good day. It's still a successful day. So yeah, I think that second one isn't as as related to what I was talking about, but those are just the things that I live by. Like we were just meant to lay in the grass and smell the flowers, but exactly. I was talking about it with Beans earlier. I'm like, if it weren't for capitalism, what does a normal sleep schedule look like? Like what is like evolutionarily speaking, what is our sleep schedule supposed to look like? I'm not sure if I got this right. Feel free to correct me, but I heard that it's something like the day is actually broken up in half. Like like you actually do get like a siesta in the middle of the day. You wake up and then you go about your day once again. And yeah. But I don't know. Teacher swore, get her. Apartment ambiance. Yeah, the screaming kids in the background, the barking dogs. I do feel like a class traitor though because I work for the local government. Ah, I'm shaking your hand, Matthew. Same here, Matthew. Well, not necessarily the government, but I work for like sponsored by the city of Los Osos. Using some of my ill-gotten wealth to support the good word. There you go. Humans are ants, dumb apart, smart together. Mm-hmm. Very proud to have been brought up in a socialist family. My mom has books from the '70s about resistance and demonstration. She taught me growing up my values. I try my hardest to partake in change in being questioning of capitalism. I love that for you. I love that. I love that. I love that. Like I didn't have like the opposite by any means. Like my family was um I don't really know how to describe my family. Like, my extended family is a weird mix of both left and right, and then my immediate family, my parents, because of how they grew up, they're also a bit of a weird mix. But they're not like they're a bit more left leaning. But I don't know. It's almost like almost apolitical, but they use like their own sense of empathy to kind of like make their own judgments. I think we're supposed to be hella napping during the day. Yeah, I freaking wish. I freaking wish, man. Great Gamma was imprisoned the entirety of World War II for being a communist. Bro, no. I hate that, like, McCarthyism and... Well, that's a little after, but, like, still, it's crazy. It's crazy that, like, it's become this big, like, buzzword of, like, you're evil if you support this. What generation of Phil Am you be? I am second generation. I was born and raised here in Bear America. My parents are the ones who immigrated here. Utilize your proximity to the government assassinate. Oh, and for any FBI agents in chat today, it's just a little hee hee ha ha. It's just a little. I know what you mean. Kamala Harris is a. It's just a jest, exactly. We are but jesting. We are but gestating, really. The Spanish got it right with the midday siesta. Exactly. We gotta follow their. No, let's. I was gonna say, like, let's follow the Spanish, the people who colonized my ancestors. No, but yeah, siestas are pretty goated, as the kids say. I mean, as far as I can tell, as long as you're not outwardly hateful, you're no enemy. Yeah, there you go. Just a jest. Over the government, entirely easy solution. Ruh-roh raggy. I want to listen to "Does the Whole World Go Blind." What was her name? Nikki Fanzio. I also listened to her like 2018, 2019. We got history. Look at me. I want to listen to, was it Ultraviolet? What was the name of that song that she sang? Like Indigo. There we go. They make me want to do an art stream too. Yeah, you. I saw that you were gonna do an upcoming stream, right? For your time zone, it is that would be very early morning for me, but I'd be down to tune in if I'm able to. I just don't know if I can do VC, but I will be tuning in into the chat for that. We gonna roll up. Trying not to get too political. I know that's been my struggle all stream of like. Maybe we'll have a Discord stream one of these days where I could just go ham, just go big ham on like my politics and everything. Just be like, you know what? I actually think the anarchists have it right. You know, that's not me throwing shade. I actually do have like anarchist friends, and I'm like, damn, you guys are chill. Does the indigo go? Right on to yours. Oh, it's the indigo goes. If I'm not art blocked, that's the only thing maybe stopping me. Me too. Like, I was actually very art blocked today. I had trouble deciding on what to do today, and I was like, let's try drawing Digimon. Let's see what happens when I draw Digimon. And here we are, talking about politics. Sorry for mentioning specific ideology. No, you're good. Like I said, I welcome it. I'm on a certain part of the political spectrum. As much as I don't want to be like, oh, guys, don't do it. Don't talk about it in stream. It's just about, like, you never know who's going to be, like, lurking, I guess. But at the same time, I want to say, like, have no fear. But, you know, people be wilding. People be wilding on the internet. Does the indigo go? I actually don't remember the lyrics to this song, but I like it a lot. Superimpose right on top of yours. Indigo goes. Still in your clothes. Adagio. Indigo girl. Big harm. Talk about mutual aid and community building. I love community building. I was like a little bit more like in the activist scene back in like my early 20s. Actually, when was it? I think it was like 25, 26. I went to like a conference that was for very specific kind of like activist group. It was it was one of the nicest experiences I had, just being surrounded by people who like kind of share a lot of your ideologies. And they had this really cute terminology. They were like, I'm like as in I'm agitated. I'm cute. I'm agitated but cute, you know? Like, it was adorable. I liked it. The art block didn't just get to me. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Venus. What was it like? There's mercury in the Gatorade, you know? Like, I don't know. Maybe I feel like everyone's just kind of. Maybe it's not just me who's feeling kind of like bleh today. I generally keep politics to myself. Easily the worst way to argue with people as I grew up. Yup, it's true. It's true. If you need advice on making a shield for going to protest, I could help. I've been to one protest before. It was the same time that I went to that conference. Live by my favorite creed from Baccano. Feel free to share it, brother. I want to hear it. What gas mask to purchase? Yeah, I remember having to learn about some of this stuff when I went to that first protest. It's like sometimes I don't even stand a chance, but it's not a current thing. I don't. Oh, give me a second. I don't know if I'm art blocked. I haven't checked. It's just like it's like you're in a bit of a funk, right? Whenever politics is mentioned, that one divine clip always pops into my head. Kill everyone now. Advocate cannibalism. Eat poop. Oh no. That's so cute. Yeah, right. Cute. When you're cute but agitated, or you're agitated but cute, you know? I don't draw every day, so sometimes I just don't know if I'm art blocked or not, but sometimes I can just tell. Yeah, no, me too. Me too. I also don't draw every day. And then I'll like see other people's art and be like, man, I wish I could do that. And then like make no attempt. Like make zero attempt to draw. You always had me. Oh, you gave some gas masks? Cool. Thank you, Matthew. You can post this in just... Yeah, feel free. Summarized by Elmer C. Albatross. The world is full of many bad things. You might as well smile in spite of it. I love that. Because that's also kind of how I feel about... What's it called? I guess, like, people who... There's nothing wrong if you are, I guess, nihilist or a little bit more on the pessimistic side of things. I understand, right? But I think for me, it's the people that are like, who see people who are more optimistic and they're like, you clearly don't have enough life experience. Otherwise, you'd be a pessimist like me, you know? Like, almost like they're making fun of people who are more optimistic or more outwardly optimistic of people like that. I know they're few and far between, but I've definitely encountered them before. And it reminds me of this comic I really like where it's like a cute looking bunny and like they're like holding someone by the shoulders and they're like, if I'm not optimistic, the darkness will swallow me whole. And it's like, that's kind of how I feel. Like, where it's like, yeah, I'd rather be more optimistic, you know, just because like if I'm not, bro, like, then the darkness will come for me. Such edge. Jesus. Let me catch up. Our block is so on and off, but I had a cute idea for a VTuber model on the bus today, so I'm probably good. Yeah. Even if it's like get a sketch on paper, you know, that helps me. Like I'll just get a sketch, even if the sketch is like terrible. I'll like at least it's on the paper and I can come back to it. Like Beans gave me an idea for a thumbnail to make for his like Elden Ring streams, and like I sketched it and it looked terrible, but I like came back when I was like in a better mindset and I was like, hey, you know what? Let's sharpen this up a little. Same, I just don't do anything. I've been so grateful for being alive lately. I've been tearing up just because we're all experiencing being human together right now. And it's making me so emotional. Don't she? I love that though. It is true. I have also been feeling emotional for like other reasons. Like I said, there's been like a lot of just bad things happening like in my orbit, but not directly to me. And it's very tragic, but it's also like it's one of those things that like kind of makes you grateful for like, dang, I have the people that I have the situation I have at the moment, and I'm grateful for it, you know? I'll die an optimist. There you go. Me too. There's nothing wrong with, I guess, like if you overdo it on the optimism, there's the toxic positivity aspect. But I'm talking about just being an optimist, you know? Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. Elmer is a side character in Bakuno's main narrative, but his background is utterly tragic and he's one of the most outwardly optimistic people in the story. Dang, I should really check out Bakuno. We're all making art together, we're all alive right now, and that alone is so, like, insanely emotional for me. It really reminds me of, like, there was that one Twitter, like, it was like a viral thread of, like, what is, like, the... I feel like there's, like, a handful of those threads, right? Like, either, like, post a piece of artwork that made you really sad or post something that you, like, really love. And you always get these, like, banger, like, artworks or memes and, like... I feel like I've kind of... we've reached the point where I've kind of stopped drawing. And now we're just yapping. Which I think is fine, but let me see if I can find it again. It was... How to look at art, mother and child. Here it is. I'm gonna paste it right here. This is one of my favorite comics, and it actually, like, you know, under the right pretenses, it also makes me kind of emotional. I mean, let's extend it. Let me move this, like, here. Here we go. Not sure how to look at art. What's supposed to happen? Something big. A revelation. Suddenly you just understand. Not sure how to make it happen. How about you lift me up so I can see better? Wah. Wah. It's kind of a cute little, like, poignant comic, right? And for some it'll be like, but for me, especially, I don't know, especially when I'm, like, ovulating or I'm just, like, in a certain mood, it gets me teared up. It gets me kind of emotional. 'Cause it's like, you know, life reflects the world reflects art. And it's like, you know, these two and this painting are separated probably by centuries, you know? And, like, it bears repeating. It bears repeating. I don't quite have, like, the words to really articulate why it makes me so emotional, but it's just so nice, you know? It's just so, like, human experience, right? I love it. Dude, just the saying, what a time to be alive makes me tear up. Please surrender this freaking chicken. What's the program you have, Ref? Oh, it's called Pure Ref. My ovaries are reacting. Mine too. Mine too. It's called Pure Ref. If you look it up, it's going to fool you into thinking you have to pay for it, but you actually don't. You can actually get this program for free. Legally. I'm not saying, like, yeah, go pirate this. If you go to their website or if you just Google it, how do I make this smaller? It'll be like, oh, like, do you want to donate $10 or $20? And, you know, if you want to donate, feel free, but you could also just put 0. Like, there's an option to be like, I select other and I pick 0. But it's a pretty cool program. It's just called Pure Ref. You can, like, paste things directly in there. There we go. I'm just adjusting. Okay, cool. They ask the way museums ask. Oh my god, this song is... wow. I love this song. I saw Big Ham using it too. Yeah. I love theft and thievery. For legal reasons, this is a joke. Alright, I'm not super finished with this, but I'm kind of leaning towards just doing some last touches and calling it. So that we could raid into the sneaky orc. And then for any of you that are going to catch the new HoloLive, I guess, announcement, I think that's happening, like, right now. So if you got a jet, it's okay. I feel like this should be more like feathery, but whatever. Low, 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 low key. Man, if I ever get vocal training, it's over. I'll finally have the skill to match my love for singing. Oh, my nose is getting itchy again. I think it's allergy season again. He said, she said, bullshit. Low, 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 low key. You ain't gotta know, no, 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 no. Allergy season sucks. It's true. It's true. You'll be the American Idol bear who also paints Unstoppable. You come for the like people will come for the tunes, you know, for the singing, but then I'll be like, Babinkubs, close the door behind them, and then you guys get an art history lecture. Haha, get tricked, get scammed, get rotated. No, wait, did that work? If it didn't, I will big stretch. I will stretch. Wait, I didn't see the rotation. Get scammed, idiot. Get scammed. You're gonna learn about art history today. Wait, test command. There we go. Get rotated. I will stretch. Get rotated. Surprise, you're now learning about Gothic architecture. You're trapped. Yeah, let's just add a couple bit more touches here. It's still a little bit unfinished, but I'm feeling it. I'm getting a little tired. And I kind of do want to see the Randon stream. But okay, we made a burb. Let me delete this layer. We made two little guys today. But tonight's conversation was really nice. I really liked the stuff that we talked about today. You guys are the best. We made two little guys. There we go. We did Chichimon and we did Sumemon. With that I guess pseudo painter, like kind of painterly style, right? Like, you think it's just a chill drawing stream, only for you to switch to a different layer, which is a PowerPoint presentation on American Gothic, the farmer and his sister. Got a light dark thing going. Oh crap, you're right. You're right. The little guys. Yeah, the little guys. It's true, we got a virus, and then I don't know if Chichimon is a vaccine. Yeah. Thank you for talking. Yeah. Sorry for only checking in late. No problem, Donchi. I really liked the conversation. From all of you, too. I really liked it. The little guys. They're so cute. Thanks. Sumemon is so cute and evil. The best. Yeah. I forget their name. There's an artist on Twitter right now who draws, I forgot the rookie form already of Sumemon, but, he draws them so cute. Or they draw them so cute. I'll try to find them. I'll put it in the Digimon part of the Discord. Yeah, thanks everyone. Yeah, you know what? We could do our mosh pit. Let's do our mosh pit. If you guys aren't familiar, we have an end of stream thing that we usually do. A little mosh pit where all you gotta do is pick a emoji and just spam it. But I gotta let's get a song. I wonder if Mephisto is a good song to mosh to. Mephisto is a song by Queen Bee. It's the ending to Oshinoko. which I know not everyone's a fan, but like I love the song a lot. Oh no, ad break. We'll be right back then. Okay. I'm gonna set up my what's it called? Set up the browser. Way too unpredictable for you. Okay, bring out the projector. There you go. Perfect sizing too. New gen of HoloLive? Yeah. Alright, according to OBS, the community is back from the ad break. Whenever you hear the, I'm ad-free, nice. Whenever you guys hear the music, you guys can start your moshing. And then we'll go ahead and raid into Randon. Alright? You got an ad for doggy mouthwash? Oh man. Ah! Open up the pit. I don't know if this is moshing music, but I like this song, so we're doing it. We're doing it. Alright, good job everyone. Good job with that mosh pit. Woo! We did it! We did it! Alright, we're gonna go ahead and raid into Stinky Orc Man, into Randoneering. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I'm gonna be on break for tomorrow and Thursday. Well actually, there may be a gorilla tomorrow. Maybe, because it's a holiday. Maybe, but no promises. I'm probably just gonna actually take a break. But we'll be back on Friday with, I forgot, Raft. We're gonna be back with a Raft with Beans and Mega Bronson. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. But otherwise, let's go ahead and start that raid. Alright, thank you everybody. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And as always, I'll see you when I see you. Well, bye.